We have a 1 o'clock deadline in order to get to the blackberry drop-off, and then we will go to Knoxville after. Alright, so rule number 1 when transporting mushrooms, you take your air conditioning and you go as low as it'll go. So the GPS is taking me in a new direction, and so here's the gist of it. Get it? It's wanting me to turn right on Gist Creek. So, just a little bit of backstory. We have restaurants that have reached out to us, and we sort of negotiated what we could maintain and what they would need on a weekly basis. So we have deliveries primarily on Tuesday and Friday, and we'll deliver if there's a bumper crop in between, and we have excess mushrooms. Then we basically kind of put them on the table, and we say fight. So there you go.
Winner!
Yay! We made it! Woohoo! Whenever we stopped doing the market, then came the need to deliver to the chefs, and we wanted to deliver to them. We wanted to give that ease of being able to still have our products. And so we kind of came up with delivery routes that would be feasible for us, because at one point we were delivering every day of the week. It was like 5 days a week. It was crazy. It was insane. And gas, oh my gosh, gas is so expensive. And time, your time is valuable, their time is valuable, and so it's just really easy to form a delivery route where you're hitting like 6 or 7 restaurants in one day. It's a consistent time for everyone, and that's something else, is, you know, not only the time limit, like we'd had to reach Blackberry's point at 1 o'clock. We had 4 minutes to spare, something like that. It was insanely close, but we made it. And a lot of our restaurants are exactly the same, where you have to be there between 12 to 3, or also is getting checks to the bank in time to where you can pick up supplies on the way back. You don't want to be spending so much time just running the roads that you're not actually in your operation and being a part of it and making sure things run smoothly and having supplies on time. It's definitely a system that you need to make sure it runs well, and that's a challenge. This is just when we trust in the GPS, and when it tries to lead us into a lake, we don't follow it. Oh man. These mountains are pretty though. So I normally listen to Audible, or we'll do podcasts, or I'll listen to the radio and sing my head off. But I just finished Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Very good. I highly recommend. And now I started on E-Myths, and I can't remember the author, but it was recommended to me by Ben. So he said it was really awesome, so I want to check that out. And I'm sure by the end of it, I will definitely remember the author. I'll let you know who it is. But we'll stick a link down below on the video, and you guys can check it out. So something I'd like to touch on is the follow-through of delivering mushrooms, and how you're supporting your team, you're supporting the production staff, and you're presenting yourself well and going into the restaurants with confidence, because if you're delivering a quality product, you're going to go in there with confidence. We would go into a restaurant, we'd drop off a box, we would have our business card stapled to it, and we would basically say, look, we know your time is precious, just get to us when you need to. We don't go in there and we don't make a sale. The mushrooms sell themselves. So that's my biggest thing on deliveries, is just go in there, represent yourself well, represent your company well, the fruit of your team's labor and their efforts, because following through on that is what pays your team. It's what pays your employees. It's what pays you. And so if you, no pressure. a lot of times I get to stop and chat with the chefs, and that's great because I can get feedback on what they like and what they want in the future. If we're doing okay, I love to know exactly where we stand and if we're still delivering good service and that quality, those quality ingredients. So I'm an affirmation kind of girl. I like to know that we're still doing things right. So if they have an issue, I always deliver the box. I'll open it up and make sure that they like what they have. And if they end up rejecting it, then I'll bring them another box. And it'll either be the next day or the day of, just later in the afternoon. But we make sure it's right, and we make sure that they get what they need and they get the quality that they expect. Handling car wrecks. Specifically, not my fault car wrecks. The thing that I don't like about deliveries is wrecks. Because see that beautiful Sienna over there? I used to have one of those. I did. Now I have a beautiful Honda Odyssey. But I used to have a beautiful Sienna. But yeah, we've been rear-ended. We've been sideswiped. It's good times. Yeah, there's that. Did you know that you can get gap insurance? I know you can get gap. Like if you wreck or someone wrecks into you, you get a check from the insurance company, right? But it's only what they value your car. And I highly suggest that if you are delivering with your personal vehicle, that you get gap insurance because time on the road is increasing that potential. So having gap insurance covers the difference between what you know your vehicle is worth and what the insurance company thinks your vehicle is worth. So that way you're not losing like $4,000 on the value of your car every time you are wrecked into. So there's that. I wish I'd known that. That would have been great. So this is something else that I wish that I had known before I had started doing deliveries, and that was just how insanely hungry you would be by the end of the day. So if you can create any sort of snack for yourself, do so. Granola bars, protein shakes, or the restaurants you're delivering to, you can totally call ahead, which we might just do, and grab something to buy, something to eat, and because you're gonna start crashing, and like I can feel it now. So I woke up at 5:50 this morning, did compost until, you can ask Robin, like literally what, we left at 11?
Yeah.
And I was doing compost pretty much that entire time. And so, took a shower, didn't grab anything to eat, and have been freezing my rear end off, and now I'm like hungry, cold, tired. So, there's that. Avoid that at all costs. But yeah. Just make sure you've got energy. That way you're not going into the restaurant and you're like, hey chef, what's up? You know, you don't look like a crazy tired person. Anyway. Oh man. See? Another pedestrian. Perfectly fine. I just realized that I have someone on my Friday schedule that isn't typically on my Friday schedule, that had claimed 2 boxes and 2 cases that, and I don't know why. I did it. I completed it. I did, but I spaced out, and I was like, oh no, I think that we didn't get 2 cases, and oh my gosh, did we really just forget those? And so we started talking about how important it is to have a schedule and to be sure that you're organized in that schedule. Otherwise, you're going to forget things that you need to remember, and that's really bad. So, yeah. But having Andrew definitely had my back by printing off that invoice. And I just went on autopilot and just started writing. And so I don't know if you noticed earlier, but while I was writing the names on the boxes, I took the invoices and then followed the number of cases on that invoice, put them out on the table, and then I went and double checked whenever I wrote the name on the box. And that's a really good habit to get into. That way you're always double, triple checking, and you covered yourself. And there's a Tesla! Woo! So hey, Elon Musk, if you want to make a Tesla delivery van, I'll totally grow mushrooms on Mars for you. It'll be great. Oh my gosh. See, this is why food's important. You forget how to say things. Okay. But yeah, parking is important. So if you can, map out where you might need to park. There is such a thing as a delivery license where you can get it at the police station, I believe. And you can apply for a delivery license. And that basically allows you to park where you need to in order to make the delivery real quick and then run in and run out without getting a ticket, which is really nice because tickets are the worst and breaking the law is the worst. Probably my favorite part is knowing that someone is going to eat our mushrooms later and enjoy them and have a good time and share that camaraderie over a meal. And therefore, it just it reinforces the camaraderie of our team and our family. Nothing for pedestrians.
No pedestrians were harmed in the making of this video.
It's a huge challenge, but it's worth figuring out, so do it.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out our other videos.